forward. Hurt, let hurt.
Thinking back of when I was on active duty, and man, I don't know about you guys, but awards is a big, not an issue, but a big thing throughout the Marine Corps because, whenever we receive any kind of awards or anything else, it's because that we received them. They're not just given to Marines or anything like that. I think the one that we take mostly for granted, though, is the letters of appreciation that we received while we were on active duty. And, now that I'm out of the service, and I used to always teach the Marines when I was still teaching the separations class, the SEPs and TAPS classes for the VA, I used to always tell them how important those letters of appreciation are because now that they're getting out of the service, those things actually count. Like if you were doing some kind of community service out there in the civilian world. And a lot of employers and stuff, believe it or not, they do take that into consideration that you like being part of your community. And they're going to look at that, and it might benefit you when you go to apply for certain jobs or anything else. You might want to hang on to those things. And, I used to tell them that during the class, and a lot of them were like, I threw it away. I didn't think they were just important. They were just pieces of paper. I'm like, yeah, they might be pieces of paper, but they're important because they're going to be in your military records of the awards that you received. And if you still have the hard copy, even better for you. But there's other kinds of awards that you're going to receive throughout when you're in the military or on active duty and everything else. And you want to make sure that you keep these. And, speaking of awards, I was sitting there looking through the stuff that I've gotten when I was on active duty. And the most important award to me was my St. Barbara's Medal, the award that I received for all the outstanding work and everything that I did in the artillery community to make sure that it continued to progress and it continued to be what it is today. And after we had the fire in our house, I realized that that certificate, along with my wife's Molly Pitcher Award certificate, they were destroyed. And I have no idea how to even get those back or even where to start to possibly try to get those awards back so that way I have them again. Now, I know the Artillery Association is down there in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, but when I contacted them, they want a copy of my award certificate in order to give me another medal, or my wife to get another Molly Pitcher chain to make sure that she has hers. And there's no way that I can send them that because it was completely destroyed. So I'm hoping that maybe they maintain some kind of an archive or anything like that, and they have a list of individuals that have been awarded these awards. And hopefully, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that am hopefully going to be able to get another copy of this certificate and another medal to make sure that I have that. And my wife's Molly Pitcher stuff, I don't know. She went through a lot through my time of being in the Marine Corps and being in artillery and, helping other spouses and other, young married couples to work through their, not hardship, but, work through the situation of them being deployed and them being newlyweds and stuff and everything. She was there to kind of help them out and give them a little bit of guidance and show them, that everything's going to be good and everything's going to work out once everybody came back from deployment. So those are some of the ones that are very important to me. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of the other awards that I received throughout the time that I was in the Marine Corps, yeah, they're important to me. They mean a lot to me. But this one means a lot and is very near and dear to my heart because it's part of the artillery community, and that is what I did while I was on active duty. So, I really don't even know where to start or anything like that, but I'm going to keep doing my research. And, my point to you guys is, take care of your stuff when you receive it. Put it away. I learned my lesson. I'm going to make sure that I put anything else that I have, any of the other awards that I was able to save. They're going to get put in a folder and they're going to get put inside a fire, fireproof safe that I have. Everything's going to go in there with all my guns and everything. And it's going to get put in there. And I'm going to make sure that I take care of them from here on out.